What's up? What's up? Welcome to another video with Mafado here. And in this video, I'm going to talk about one of the biggest challenges that hold people back from starting their home care agency. And one of those things is putting together what are called policy and procedure manuals. Now, typically what happens is this. When people inquire, depending what state they are in, they inquire with the state on what it takes to start their home care agency. They discovered, wait a minute, they have to pay this fee, they have to fill out a form, and also they have to submit what are called policy and procedure manuals. And a lot of people get frustrated at this stage, and they either typically delay the application process or they outright just give up. If this is your passion to start a home care agency, then you should stick it through and go all the way. So the state will give you instructions, right? In the form of a checklist. I'm sharing the instructions and the checklist from the state of Virginia. I want to note that I've already done some videos specifically for other states like Pennsylvania, New York, Georgia, Florida. So be sure to check them out, and I'll make sure to link the video somewhere at the end screen of this video or somewhere below this video so you can watch some of those videos if you're in some of those states that I just mentioned. So today I'm just going to use the example of the state of Virginia, okay? Just as an example. The state will give you something like this. These are 7 pages you have to go through. Instructions on how to, fill out your application, right? And as you read through it, it'll give you, what the fee is. It'll tell you you have to pay $500. And if you keep scrolling down, they'll tell you, you know, where you have to send your check to or money order, et cetera, et cetera. Then you come down here to the fun part. This is policy/procedures and forms checklist. Usually this is where people get frustrated, but let me show you. They'll tell you to fill out things like, let's read through this together real quick. To ensure compliance with the rules and regulations for the licensure of home care organizations and to prepare for the initial survey. And this is required for when the inspectors are coming to conduct a survey for your home care agency. They need to make sure you have these. New providers are advised to have the following items ready to review prior to the on-site arrival of the surveyor. Administrative policies and procedures include, but not limited to, the existence of the premises where the agency will operate, i.e. the lease agreement or ownership documentation. That's pretty easy. So if you're renting a space, you can easily provide a lease and that sort of stuff. The geographic service areas, localities to be served by the organization, just means that, what zip codes, what counties are you operating within that state. This could be a little tricky because most states, especially if you're relying on Medicare, they'll require you to have a special Medicare license in order for you to build a state for Medicare. So this process right here is a little tricky, but that's a different story though. If you're billing for private pay clients, then you can just show them that, hey, this is how I invoice my private paying clients, et cetera, et cetera. Maybe through like an invoicing software like PayPal or QuickBooks. Let's move to client care policy procedures included but not limited to scope of service and applicable service policies. Now, this is the fun part now. Depending on what state you are, they can make it very complicated for you to submit the right thing. Now, we made it easy for you guys. We made it so easy for you guys to be able to get these templates from us, to purchase these templates from us, and I'll show you in the next screen. These are templates already pre-filled with details on scope of service, skilled care, personal care, therapy services, pharmacy services, and even client rights, et cetera, et cetera. We already have these pre-filled templates where all you have to do is plug in your company information at the top, somewhere in the middle, and the bottom, and then submit those over to the state, and they should be good to go. It doesn't matter what state you are, they're applicable. So let me show you an example of a scope of service, focusing scope of service template that we have. But first, let me show you where you would purchase these templates. I will be sure to put this link somewhere below this video so you can purchase these templates, and then I'll show you what that looks like. So this is where you would essentially come, make the purchase, click on I want this, submit your credit card information, and they're yours forever. And make sure to read down here what all this information means. What you're looking at now is a quick summary of everything that we have when you purchase these templates, these batch of templates in the link in the screen that I just showed you. Let's start from the top real quick. You will see their policies for everything from disease control. You saw that in the checklist for the state of Virginia. They also ask for that. We have preventative measures, all the stuff, safety, natural human causes, disaster. I don't know why they would ask for that. As you can see, we have everything, home safety. These are all Word documents, guys. Every single one of these lines represents a Word document that you can download once you've made the purchase and pre-fill. These are all templates. Condition of employment. This part right here, most states require this. Human resources stuff, most states require this. Employee records, conditions of employment, background checks, most states require this stuff. Absolutely, and we have it. Discipline termination, employee rights, we have that. Hiring practices, miscellaneous, training, development. But what I really want to focus on, again, is scope of service. So I'm just going to do a quick search here so you can see. These are all the templates that we have for scope of service. So we have services provided, chores, companion sitter, friendly, reassurance, homemaker, personal care, and respite. So we have all of these templates, but the one that I'm going to focus on just for the sake of this video, because if I go through each one of these templates, this video will take forever. But let me focus on companion sitter, okay? Companion sitter, because I believe the state of Virginia asks for scope of services, right? And most agencies, they will need to provide this. Let me show you what a companion sitter template looks like. This is an example of a companion sitter template that we have. Like I said, all you have to do is insert your company name or agency name up here in red. And as you can see, everything is pretty much done. You know what I'm saying? We've already done it for you here. All you have to do is read through this, make sure it makes sense, insert your company name here. You see, it says here, so let's say if your agency is, I don't know, Johnny Home Care. Johnny Home Care provides companion sitter services to individuals in their own homes and communities who need assistance caring for themselves as a result of old age, sickness, disability, and or afflictions. So most agencies are going to want this. So once you make the purchase, like I said, this will be available for you to download. Then all you have to do is input your company name in here where the red is and have somebody help you proofread this. As you can see, this comprises of what, 3 pages, I think? Yep, 3 pages. There you go. Service plan, forms. Everything is in here, guys. Simple and easy. Like I said, once you made the purchase in the link that is available in the description box of this video, you get access to everything. You get access to all of these templates so that if your state ever changes, anything, you have access to all of this forever. One thing I urge you to do is to find somebody that you like and trust in your family. If you want to save some money, maybe pay a proofreader $100, maybe $50 to proofread everything before you submit it to the state, comparing them to the checklist that I just showed you. All states will have that checklist. Compare it to the checklist before you submit it to the state. Make sure to inquire with the state, communicate with the state by either contacting them through email or calling the state if there are any issues with the application, because the only source of truth is going to be directly from the state. I urge you to at least rely on information that comes directly from the state rather than middle people to give you the information that you need to submit to the state. I urge you to do that because you'll save so much money, guys. You'll save a ton of money. Speaking of saving money, we've also created this amazing course, guys, that basically helps you to get affluent, these are rich folks, private paying clients consistently and predictably for your home care agency in just 30 days. Now, how do we do this? Simply, we use the most efficient method to acquire clients. And these are the same methods that companies like A Place for Mom use, Care.com use. They use what are called Google advertising. So Google advertising is available for anybody, including yourself and myself. Create an account, buy keyword phrases. For example, people that are searching in your area right now, they're people searching for the services that you have to offer. So why not be in front of these folks as they're searching for these services that you have to offer? If you purchase these templates in the links that I'm going to provide below, I'll give you $150 off this course, the price of this course. And the price of this course, let me show you real quick. The price of this course is $597. So what it means is that I'm going to give you $150 off. The way to get $150 off is making the purchase of these policy and procedures, and then automatically I'll have your email, and I'll email you a coupon code that you're gonna apply right here. Then you click on apply coupon code, and then this number here is gonna be less. It's gonna be $150 less, so you save $150, guys, in the purchase of this course. So let me show you the benefits of this course and why it's so great. Let me start at the top. As I mentioned, Google advertising is a method that most of these big companies are using to acquire customers, right? And then they'll sell you that lead, at a profit. What we're saying is cut out these middle people and you do it yourself. What we're going to do is we're going to activate your Google advertising for you. What does this mean? It means that we already know what the keyword phrases that work for the home care business. We know what they are. We've perfected it in numerous states. They work for your state. You create the Google Ad account. You give us access to a Google Ad account. Then we activate those campaigns for you, meaning we input those keyword phrases for you so you can start getting these clients reaching out to you guys. And then the other aspect of it, we teach you how to close high paying clients. So you need to know how to sell these guys and close them. We have what we call the perfect client closing script, and we will have a process where you and I'll pretend to be the client. You try and close me on your agency, and it'll be a collaboration where I'll be asking you questions about your agency, then you're going to be trying to close me, so that by the time you're getting into the real world to close these clients, you know exactly what to do. You have the confidence, you can overcome rejection, you know how to deal with any objections from these clients and make money through private paying clients. Getting your money from the government is always a headache. So I always urge you to go for private paying clients, and you know how to close them. Next is we'll teach you how to charge the highest rates for your city, state, and county. Oftentimes, I talk to a lot of folks that always focus on charging the least for their services. I say, why? Why are you doing that? Aren't you confident in what you can do? Well, we would teach you how to package your services in such a way that you are the most valuable to these clients, and they will want to reach out to you for their services. Because ultimately, these rich folks, all they care about is, can you do the job? Can you do the job right? If you have any questions, by any means, guys, I will make sure to put a link to my calendar somewhere below this video so you can talk to me, ask me any questions that you might have. And if you purchase the policy and procedures, again, like I said, you get $150 off the cost of this course. I hope you get some value from this video, and I'll see you in the next video.